one of my albums. I don't even know. There's so many now.
Yeah, there's so many things I've done.
The
Gold
things
Crown
I
and
did.
Roundtable. You guys pick one, just email me.
There's a song called Hushabye on a song or on a record recently.
The Untitled record.
Yes, Untitled record.
It's been a waste of time, but hate to end.
It sort of has that sort of ominous, sort of sad but spooky feeling, and kind of leaves you just like, what just happened? You know, has that sort of that vibe to it.
That whole record kind of has that vibe too. Which
Yeah, I mean that whole record is, you know, has that vibe probably because, you know, me and Atticus Ross sat in a room for 3 months writing that whole thing. Basically, it was just him and I that wrote that whole album.
Oh wow.
So it's pretty cool. I really love that album.
I got a song on my album called Sleeping Giants, I'd say. For everybody to know me by, because it's a song where I'm just basically, it's what I am all in one bush screaming out. You know, I'm sending my message to motivate people to wake up.
When we let the blind lead the blind, we fall off the cliff at the same time.
So we all sleeping giants, you know, we gotta wake up, realize who we are, and we all can do something, you know. And in the song I say, when we let the blind lead the blind, we fall off the cliff at the same time, you know. So I just want everybody to open their eyes, wake up, see where we're going, see the path we're going down, you know. We can help somebody down the way, motivate people. But that's just what I'm about. That whole song in general is what I'm about. I always told myself, if I'm gonna record a song, it's gonna make some sense. It's gonna have meaning to it. It's gonna be about something. And I think that song right there sums it up.
There's a song on our second record called I Don't Want to Die, and it's slower, and it's like, I don't even know if like the kids that listen to us like that song, period, but it's definitely a band favorite.
I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die, so you're gonna have to.
The way I picture it, it says I don't want to die, so you're going to have to. Like, I picture like a kid in the military who doesn't want to kill someone, but they're forced to. So it's like, I don't want to die, so I'm going to kill you type thing. And I just think it's kind of sad and a mind fuck at the same time. So
Wow.
I would hope that someone would listen to that song and take something from it in the future, like you said. And, you know, sometimes the favorite songs that we like, you know, not necessarily fan favorites, but they're just like what we think really mean something. So,
My job is to tell stories, and I'd much rather you remember the stories that I told and not me in those stories. Like remember the characters and not myself. So I really don't know. I just did a film called Aggression Scale that hasn't come out yet. For this character that I got to play, they let me do like this almost a reverse character arc, where he started off like, you know, the badass, and every scene he loses, and he completely breaks down towards the end, like what the fuck? And it's a reverse character arc. So I'm excited about seeing that. I don't know if it will turn out amazing. I hope it does, but that was a lot of fun to do. I'm proud of that.
I do have a song that closes my record up, and it's not out yet. It comes out in April, but it's called Summer Stay. And the reason I wanted it to be the last one on the record is because I wanted that to be the kind of like sums up the whole record, and like when you walk away, you remember that song. Another evening without you. I actually wrote it with Natasha Schneider, who, if you don't know her, she passed away a couple years ago and used to play keys in Queens of the Stone Age, and she's an amazing songwriter and producer, just a beautiful person, and I learned a lot from her. But we flew in her vocals on the track, so she's doing background vocals with me in harmony, so I feel like we're singing together, and I always remember her when I sing it and when I hear it, so I guess the fact that I feel like she can kind of look through that song, I would want to do the same.
My band Repeater recorded a song when we first got together called We Walk From Safety. I was just stricken with sorrow and grief when I wrote the lyrics, and the chords are just sort of magical. It's like sometimes when your brain's on the floor and you're empty, maybe that's the time when you actually are able to find some sort of peace, you know, for just 1 second and grab that mystery song out of the air, because we're vessels for, you know, to express what the world tells us. And to me, I still look at the lyrics I wrote for that one song, and I'm still like, I wrote that? Really? Wow. What I want is, I would love it if someone else sang that song. You know, I would love it if someone someday, 10 years from now, took that song and made it happen once again. Because it's something I'm so proud of that I can barely call it my own. You know, I'd love to make that again. Who knows? If I ever will.